Gra, you have disgraced me for the last time. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it is the last moon you will ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, Gra. The warriors' swords gleamed and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen. Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. Weird as it might seem, this TV show has like a huge, echo throughout the rest of the franchise. That rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know? The Steel Samurai. There he is. He's the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. I mean, have you seen what an anime 30-year-old looks like? That's pretty fucking old, dude. Then watch it with me. He's really cool. And it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was number one. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. That is the only reason we were open after all. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to old Wright & Co. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Oh God. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick. Maya, what's wrong? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it. In real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. I'm Phoenix Wright. I've never heard of any of these concepts before. Just come to the office quick, please, Nick. Maya's here, watching television instead of working. Now, for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai of Neo Old Tokyo. Oldie Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. A great name, by the way. His body was still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon. And are investigating further, Looks a lot like he's been impaled. Do you think that's what killed him? Nah. This has to be a joke. No. It's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai's over. The world is over. Not to be melodramatic. Yes, Wright Co-Law offices. What? Nick. It's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. You know, or we could not get any money at all, Nick. You know, that's also fine. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. He's just a little... You know... maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice. Whoa, what are you saying? Yes. Something wrong. No. This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh, no. No. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. Not to be melodramatic or anything. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Look. Kids don't care. Okay? They don't know and they don't care. Wow. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. He's committed probably pretty close to 0 murders, actually. Yeah, he didn't do it. Honestly, Will Powers is like one of the only, like, objectively just nice people in the entire series. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast came down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon, but when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. You know, I'm gonna take a leap of faith that he got stabbed. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer. Dead, remarkably clean, actually, not a speck of blood to be found anywhere. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear, if that even is its real name? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai, uses as a weapon. Great, good talk. Glad we could clear that up. Confusing name. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is? Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of neo-oldie Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. So you're saying you did it? I see. Neo-oldie Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. This is such a fucking weird looking sword, dude. Like, there are swords that are kinda look like this, but this one is just out of control, dude. Like someone threw it for a fucking wood chipper, you know? And look, it's everybody's least favorite character lurking in the background. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was about to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. My man, come on. He's an actor. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Contaminate it as much as possible, you know. Right, Global Studios, I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. Sure, it hasn't already. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome, aren't you excited?
Hey, you there. You want in? You gotta go through me.
Sorry. We're, lawyers.
Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out.
Gawkers?
Gawkers. Sightseers. Tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around.
She's actually right, though.
Youths today. Something horrible. Hippies.
Nick. Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible.
Hey, listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today.
So, what do you do here at the studios? Yeah, mystery.
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days...
No, you were a star.
Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
Wow.
This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was the studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was...
Hammer?
The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
You're out of your mind. Villains are like the best character in almost every piece of media. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jackhammer.
We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
What kind of person was Jackhammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jackhammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero.
What's wrong with his face?
He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago that won't be relevant. He got an unlucky break after that, reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Oh no, he's an actor who's, getting paid doubtlessly an exorbitant amount of money anyway. How terrible. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5. I have a very short shift. When they found the body, now, the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in.
This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously. Yeah, alright, we'll be back. What a bitch. No one likes her. Hello? How was the studio? You've been about 15 minutes. I'm guessing you've completely surveyed the scene. They all think I did it, didn't they? Don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Well, you know. Sniff, that's like the same thing, you know. Oh, fuck, I'm stupid. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything. Oh no, I did go for everything, it's just they've changed. I'm double stupid. What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. A very hairy baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me? What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs of the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. Grr, she's got some nerve. Do you think you could write us a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. I just hope this will get me past the security lady. Away. That was a definitely necessary detour. I didn't present. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. To think he would entrust his faith to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here, toward the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
Hey, Nick. Huh. There were maps in the security guard station. I yoinked them. Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you.
Well, time to go, Nick.
50 cents.
Let's go. So there's been a situation. Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day? It's that confused detective. Hey, pal. You know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's all your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window, brooding, as they say. So, hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective, I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, What exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, all right. So how's your investigation going, detective? Well, it's, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right, so, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry that happened last time, pal. 10:15, 2:30 p.m., pierced through the chest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Which, at present, is eyewitness testimony, which sucks, but we live in the Ace Attorney world right now. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady, damn, I never noticed how much he's fucking breathing. Holy shit, his fucking everything expands, dude, except his neck. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. He even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What you got? What kind of evidence? Can I have a little look-see? Well, that, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading toward the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See that camera up on the gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no. Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny. For someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We got a free pass to the place. Now it's our chance to check things out. So. Hey, there's a camera here. That's a security camera. Yep. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data when you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera, ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. The studio mascot? I guess it's a monkey of some kind. It is? If you say so. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down too with it too. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh yeah, that way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. Alright, good talk. Never mind. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. Makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Yo. Dog. You don't want to give me it, huh? I gotta go back and talk to the fucking lady? Alright. Nick, look. That security lady is in the guard station, stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew on them.
Hey, you. Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
Ugh. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Unbelievable. I hate when they collect evidence. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. The guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? I think we've gone over this about 4 times, but let's do it one more just for good measure. The only one I've seen go through here between 1 and 2 was Powers. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one who did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe it was you.
Yeah, good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor?
I think we talked about this as well, but oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was, past tense. Yeah, he's dead. Oh no, it's Hammer, not Powers. I got the names confused. He was as great as the bearded samurai.
That too, yes. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play...
No, I'm getting the names double confused. It's been a day, okay?
Making a star like him play the evil magistrate is a disgrace, I tell ya. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
About the security camera.
Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? We've talked about this like 8 times now. Then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. Insignificant. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do.
Okay. Outside Studio 1. Employee area. Let's go. Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Let's have a little bit of a snoopsy. The door to the dressing room, it's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean, find? You never know, there might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear, and that's the murder weapon. I mean, it's not about needing a spear, it's about wanting a spear. Hey there. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Hey, I'm not a kid. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Fucking Puritan, what a nerd. Oh, well, if it isn't a ladder. This is not the ladder? Okay. It's coming. It's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo-old Tokyo Castle. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered about. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. I feel you. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. There's a sign. Will Powers. Must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. Nope, that's not real. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Wait, look. Samurai soda. Nick, try this. Ladies first. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry.
What else would they keep in a film studio? Alright, well, this has been an excellent trip so far. I feel like we've gathered a lot of evidence from this room. Alright. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look, an employee key card. That must be Powers'. I hate that his name is Powers. It makes it so awkward to say. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow. You mean borrow. It's not stealing. Anything else? Wonder what else is inside. Stop that. I mean, look, you know, clue is clue. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. There's like 4 bottles. Oh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, doesn't he not take the mask off, though? What good is this? I thought he was supposed to keep the mask on. No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I, kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you are already wearing one myself. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. Wow. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach just for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? Alright, let's go snoop elsewhere. Nope. Here we go. Can I now move through? The entrance to Studio 1. This is where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Wonder if this keycard we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened. Alright, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Who doesn't love a good crime, I ask you? What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. So, they outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. They don't do this, by the way. This is something that only exists in TV and movies. They don't outline the body, they just take a photo. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Or there's some suspicious activity. That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey Nick, take a look at that. It's one of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real, live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action. This girl is more trouble than I thought. It's time. Look! A ladder. That's a step ladder? So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry, this girl is out there. It is definitely a step ladder, but that'll come up regularly. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you, no touching that. Sorry, my partner is kind of, a dirty, rotten thief. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP. Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. She's in the industry. She speaks the lingo. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Sue. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. Shouldn't she say JH, be consistent? The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message from him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP, I speak the lingo now, was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. So... This might be a shock to you, but there could be... lies involved. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me.
Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead, a juicy factoid.
Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from... outside. Right, really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. Unless they went through that giant fucking vent we saw. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks, that helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's put that security lady on the spot. So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in witness testimony. No, it really does though, doesn't it? Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Remember to stay hydrated. Actually, you got anything? Okay.
What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
We've covered this about 12 times, but we'll go through it again. Sure as can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am.
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me?
Eek.
Right, you better tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
We were just talking to the assistant in studio.
Her, she's not even a full-time employee. Are you youngins all like that nowadays? I respect your elders. Shame. Growl.
She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Little Snoopy Snoop. The computer that runs the security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photos of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yeah. Okay, let's commit some crimes. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see, first I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1, that was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. 3:07. There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. So, it doesn't really look like it fits him. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he's the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. Even though, like, one of the legs is dragging behind him because it doesn't look like he fits in the suit. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m., photo 2. Well, where's photo 1? What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day? Nope, that's the only one on the computer. I mean, like... It looks like it's like 3 sizes too big for him. You know, it's a bit... sus. Can we use this photo for evidence as a trial? Yeah, we'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. That's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. A far cry from forgetting to turn over a piece of paper. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today? I think this is what was that? Squeakers? No, never mind. I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea of who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. It fits the arm a little too well to be like an old hag, you know? It still looks like a guy in there. I would love to save my progress. Thank you for asking right there. Let's go solve some crimes.